Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Bucs hit a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And you look at this Saints defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend to the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, alert! 180! Up, what's that?
Mayfield down. The man is Ibuka. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want.
A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Saints nothing.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he will find his man on the outside. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Ready, set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the Buccaneers' 47-yard line.
Ready, 70, get the wolf.
And they'll run it here. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
3rd and 12.
Let's go. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's 4th down.
10 cycle. Blue struck.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Set. 180. Hurry. What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground. Fitzpatrick. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Yep, hurry. 180. Run. Pistol. What's that?
Now Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
180. Regular. What's that?
They'll try the left side. Fitzpatrick. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
But not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Saints nothing.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of you.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way. And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Alert. Good. Regular. Kings.
They go play action. Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got a man here. Complete. And he's got this down to the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the Saints
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Good. 180. Point it right. What's that?
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Hurry!
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Good. 180. Hey, alert! Run, run, run. Scott.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's completion right there.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Buccaneers 21, Saints nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Here we go, here we go. 70.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Blue 32, blue black. Smash red.
Rattler wants to throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He'll get it to the 40. Broke the tackle there to get some extra yardage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Set. What?
Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That connection seemed to work out okay on the first play of the drive. Why not go right back to it? And once again, this defense is left without an answer as they surrender back-to-back first downs.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
It's a loss of 8.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Saints signal for another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. The The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. In that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Got a man and he hits it in stride. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
On the double. Let's go now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
It's a gain of a yard.
Go. 17. Go. 10. Go on red. Eagle blue. Set.
Rattler from the gun, third down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
Bronco East. Ready.
This is Jones. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal. At the box, 3-yard line.
Here's Jones. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal.
Go.
Now Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Jones. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And some room to run now. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Fitzpatrick taken down at the 47-yard line. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! A big play there for their second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers extend their lead yet again. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, they'll try to run a reverse here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. Looking to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Hey, 18 rattle.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Here we go. 45. White. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Black shot. White. Black ultra. 6. Never. Ready.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fitzpatrick. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
He was called on.